How do you prepare for these future rate rises? I'll be giving you tips on how to prepare for these rate rises. First and foremost, call your bank or your mortgage broker and request for a rate discount. Chances are, if you have a home loan at this stage and your property has gone up in value, because that's what happened in the last 2 years, the loan to value ratio of your property or the percentage of the loan against the value of the property has gone below 80%. So if you took out a loan 2 years ago with just a 5% deposit and your LVR has now gone down to 80% because of the increase in value of your property, then you can actually go to your bank and request a rate discount, because the lower the LVR, the better the interest rate that you can get from the banks. If the bank or your existing lender doesn't want to give you a rate discount, then speak to a mortgage broker so they can actually find a more competitive rate than what you're on. Second thing you should do is to try to actually start budgeting and cutting unnecessary spending. So, whereas before, you love eating out every week or twice a week, then you can probably reduce that to once every fortnight or once a week. Another thing is if you can actually bring food to the office instead of eating out, that's another possible way of saving money. Consider consolidating debts. That's number 3. So if you have, like at this stage, you have several credit cards, you have a personal loan, try to speak to your broker and try to consolidate that loan, those different credit facilities, into one loan. You can actually consolidate them into your home loan. It's actually a matter of just refinancing everything, getting a better rate, consolidating all those loans, so you just have one repayment. Number 4, increase your income. Speak to your employer, speak to your boss. Can you negotiate for a wage increase? Or you can actually work extra hours, especially if you're a nurse or those who work in the either health industry or hospitality industry. See if you can take in more hours and work overtime or work weekends, because you get penalty rates for weekend work. And so this can actually increase your income. Try to ask your employer or your boss if you can work from home 4 times a week instead of going to work every day. Because by working from home, you save on petrol. And of course, all the expenses related to having a motor vehicle. Number 5, sell some stuff. There's Facebook Marketplace and Gumtree. If you've got some stuff in the house, like furnitures you no longer use, you can probably try to sell them online. Number 6, make a shopping list. Especially when you go to the grocery, have a list on hand, because it's so difficult and so tempting whenever you actually go inside the grocery and then you find something so interesting that you want to buy it. If you stick to the list, then of course that actually cuts your spending and you don't overspend. Number 7, before you go to the grocery, check your pantry or check your refrigerator and see what you have before you actually head off to the grocery. Next is download the petrol app. The app actually provides you with the prices of petrol per liter in all the stations near your area. So this of course helps you save money as well. Number 9, utility check. Shop around for the cheapest energy providers in your area. Number 10, if you have several streaming services that you use, you have Disney, you have Netflix or Stan and other streaming services, try to keep one instead of several so that you are able to save a bit more, because each streaming service will cost you around $10 a month. So if you only have one instead of 3, that's again a $20 savings a month. Next one, this I'm really guilty of. I normally go to a cafe and get a coffee. A cup of coffee can set you back $4 to $5 per cup, depending on the size of the cup that you get. You can either actually go to the cafe once a week instead of daily, and that saves you a lot of money. Or you can actually brew your coffee at home. So if you have this French press, which you can buy in the shops, and then of course you buy your coffee from the grocery or the supermarket, you can actually make your coffee at home, and it will just be as good as the coffee that you get outside. But of course, don't deprive yourself. You also need that cup of coffee outside when you want to take a break. Do so. But if you can limit that cup of coffee that you buy outside, it will help you save money. And for Australians who really love to drink, this is my last tip. If you can reduce your alcohol intake, like 1 less bottle of wine or carton of beer a week, will also help you save money. So those are the options you can do at this stage to start preparing for the further interest rate rises, which of course, you know that the mortgage takes a huge cut in your budget. So right now, if it's taking 30% of your budget because of the rate rises, the mortgage repayment can actually take off 40% of your income, of your take-home pay. So instead of worrying about the interest rate rise later, it's best that you should start worrying about it now and preparing for those rate rises. If you're a first home buyer, speak to us. You can find our contact details on the screen. Come to our website, book an appointment, or you can send us an email and then we'll send you a link and we'll be more than happy to see you, assist you, educate you, and help you buy your first home as soon as possible. Just give us a call and we'll be happy to help first home buyers.